Hey, Ag Teacher Thoughts here, coming at you with another video. This is video one of the series of planting up Firefly petunias for mom. That's right, I'm going to show you some ways to incorporate Firefly petunias into your plantings so that you have more than just a specimen Firefly in its container by itself. We're going to plant them up with other plants so that we can add some color to those Firefly petunia planters. So we're going to do some outdoor planting here. We're going to create some flower basket mixes that would look good for mom, not only at night when the plants glow like this, but also they'll look good with some bright color and different textures as a potted container during the daylight hours. So I've got some great things that should be good accompaniments to the Firefly petunias. So the first thing, as you're going to see in the other videos, is I'm going to still be using these 12-inch round pots. This is going to provide enough soil volume for 3 individual plants. You'll have 1 Firefly and 2 other accompanying plants. And we're going to talk a little bit about kind of some of the themes and theories about behind what we're doing here with the Firefly petunias. And, you know, the first thing we should probably do is plant one for mom. So let's do a mom mix in our 12-inch by 12-inch round container. So if you are a gardener and you need to know where to find containers such as this, the helpful hint is this is the container that the mums come in for Costco in the fall. So if you plant your mums in the ground and you have these containers left over, keep them because they're the perfect size for the Firefly petunias. If not, you go back to the garden section in Walmart and you will find 12-inch by 12-inch containers just about like this for a few dollars. And they are the perfect size for what we're doing. So let's bring you on in close and let's look at that planting for mom. So I think the first one that we're going to do is we're going to do a planting using Firefly petunias and geraniums. So I've got a nice mix of geraniums that I felt would look good together. So I will introduce you to our 2 selected geraniums. So this one here, it is a really bright hot pink. It is Mojo Cranberry Splash by Syngenta. This is a good geranium. Generally, we call these like a cutting geranium, is probably what most people are familiar with. This is a large blossom, so it is multiple blossoms together on a bloom spike, and the blossoms bloom sequentially. So you get a little bit more than a week on each bloom spike. So once these start blooming in the spring, they're going to continue all summer long, clear into the fall. We'll talk a little bit more about geranium care later on in the summer. But I figured I'd introduce you to that. So there is one. The next one I chose was a Mojo White Splash. So this is the same idea. It is instead a white blossom with a hot pink splash in the center. This is complementary to the other geranium that I chose, so the Cranberry Splash. So we're going to actually plant these together with our white Firefly, and we're going to use all of this white color to offset and highlight the other plants in this mix. So yeah, we're going to be putting 2 full-size geraniums in with a Firefly petunia in a 12-inch pot, which should be just about right for all of them. I've gone ahead and pre-filled the container that I have, the 12-inch container, up to where the volume of soil is about where I want it for a Firefly petunia. So I've got them in gallon pots, so I want to make sure that Firefly petunia soil in that container is just about an inch below the rim of the pot. So I've got that in there. Might bring that actually up just a little bit. Bring that up just a little bit, probably about there. And our other container is a little bit smaller, so we'll bring up a little more soil on that side. Okay, so we've gone ahead and raised the soil level up. Let's go ahead and put our Firefly petunia in. And we can do a little pruning to this one after we get it in the ground. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and support the pot underneath, or the stem underneath. So we're going to kind of spread our hands open, support that container, and we can give it a little tap or squeeze, and that will free up the root ball. Don't break that root ball. Just try to keep it intact as much as possible. That's going to keep that plant nice and healthy. We're going to go ahead and just kind of scooch it off to the side because we are going to put 3 plants in here. So we got our Firefly petunia in. Next thing we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and put that accompanying geranium in. So the same thing, you're going to spread your fingers open and put them on either side. Flip your container over, squeeze one side, squeeze the other. Container will fall free. And then you're going to put that down. So it may take a little bit to raise the soil level up. So we want the top of that soil surface about an inch below the rim of the container. Okay. And we're gonna make sure that when we put the soil in, we do cover our existing potting media. Okay, squeeze, squeeze. There we go. And we're just kind of doing a 3-piece planting here. So I've got 3 plants evenly spaced. I've got my Firefly petunias in there, and we'll do a little trimming and clean up to get that looking nice after we're done and kind of arrange it. But right now what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and put that soil in. So I'm going to lift up the skirt of the plants, and I'm just putting handfuls of soil in, making sure that I'm filling all the gaps. Now, we don't want to compress that soil. We want that soil to just be nice and loose, and we'll allow the water that we water it with to go ahead and press that soil in. So it's going to find all of those gaps, and it's going to make sure that soil flows in there. So we don't have to worry about pushing it in, and you don't want to compact the soil. If you're pushing that soil in, you're going to do 2 things. One, you're going to make it harder for the roots to grow in that container because they want nice, open, loose soil to move around in. And 2, when you compact that soil, this came as a compressed bale of soil. If you compact it, you're going to use more soil, and this stuff's a little bit on the expensive side. I think the Sunshine Mix number 4 that we're using, it's $36 a bag right now for 2.2 cubic feet. So I want to make sure that I'm using the right amount of soil and not using an excess where I would be wasting that. Okay, so I can come in and do some last adjustments to my plants. Okay, like so. Do a little cleanup. Going to remove anything that is unsightly. So we're going to take out some of our older leaves and just discard them. And then we can come in and do a little light cleanup on the Firefly Petunia. And remove any of those old spent blossoms. If you don't know what they look like, you can go ahead and look at my video on pruning Firefly Petunias. And I show how to identify the spent blossoms and get them out of there. And lastly, we want to give this a good soak. So we're going to come in with our watering can, and we're going to water this actually 3 separate times. And this is also a good opportunity to wash off any soil that might have landed on the leaves. So I'm going to water it once. I'm going to allow the soil to settle. If I have any real low spots, I can add a small pinch of soil there to fill that in. I'm going to water it again. I'm going to wait another 5 minutes. And then I'm going to come in and water it a 3rd time. And that should allow all of that soil to be well saturated with water, and our plants will be ready to grow. So the last thing that we'll want to make sure that we do is definitely take those tags from your plants and go ahead and put them in the container. That way in late summer, if you've forgotten what you've planted, it's right there in that container, and you can write that down as far as a mix to do for mom for next year. There you go. There is our Geranium and Firefly Petunia mix. So we are using the Mojo and the Cranberry Splash Geraniums in with one of our bioluminescent Firefly Petunias. With this is going to be a full sun container, so we're going to leave this out in the full bright sunshine. We're going to make sure that we fertilize it 2 to 3 times a week, and that we water it daily when this summer weather starts to really set on and it starts to get warm. Make sure you follow all the other videos as far as care to make sure that we're taking care of any other pests or needs that our plant has for summer. And then there's only one last thing that we need to do with our planter, and that is definitely to give it to mom so that she can enjoy that planter that you made for her, both in the daylight and also at night. Give her an excuse to be outside and enjoy the warm summer weather. Anyway, as always, I hope you enjoyed. I hope you learned something. Definitely hope you subscribe. And if you have not yet purchased a Firefly Petunia for yourself, you can do that at www.light.bio. That's light.bio. That is their web address. They do have Firefly Petunias available there. They're also coming to all sorts of independent garden centers and even Home Depot this year. That's right. If you have a Home Depot near you, go ahead and go to their garden center and ask for the Firefly Petunia, and they should be able to direct you to where they are at. Mom's going to love it just as much as you will. See ya.